there's dirt on my hands.
Hello YouTube, Boss Rino. Welcome to my channel. So ito, titira na naman tayo. Never get close to them. Ito ay 7 extreme scariest videos that will make you scream. So ito ay sa The Darkest Secret. Subscribe nyo on The Darkest Secret kasi sobrang ganda ng mga video nito. Ito, huwag natin patagalin. Na-miss ko ang reaction video. Kaya tirahin na natin to bago pa tirahin ng iba.
We begin with the mysterious scene captured by a young man while watching television. According to the description of the recording uploaded to the network, this young man noticed odd noises coming from the patio of his house, as if a child was playing there. Something completely illogical because besides not having children in the family, he was alone at home at the time. For this reason, a little nervous, he arrived at the patio with a camera in hand to see what all this was about, at which point he witnessed something absolutely impossible to understand.
Wow! Ito, creepy. Naku po, ang creepy nito. Ulo lang creepy. Ay.
The image captures the presence of feet supposedly belonging to a girl. However, when he approaches, the limbs disappear completely, leaving the young man extremely perplexed. Footage that in all honesty, we do not know the source, since it does not have a watermark or anything similar. But that due to the recording style, we can say that it belongs to the Diego spy Kurtz. In case that is so, for us, this video would be nothing more than a very good montage. Is it real or does it seem fake to you?
Ang galing niya, no? Kung edit to, ang galing niya. Hindi ko nakita kung saan nag-cut yung camera, eh.
Tell me what your thoughts are.
Or baka totoo yan.
Number 6.
Doon tayo malilintikan. Aging creepy rin yun.
What I will present to you below was going to be the perfect day for a young adventurer who had planned to spend a day exploring an extensive wooded area near his city. However, he never imagined that that idea would be abruptly interrupted after witnessing something for him was extremely troubling. What did he witness? See for yourself.
Ito, gubat. Gubat to, gubat. Uy, may rabbit. May kuneho. Yay! Dahan-dahan yung pala eh. Uy, yun yun. Ay, natakot na kagad siya. Ay, wala naman. Oh, oh, creepy. Creepy.
Many people have left negative comments about this clip, questioning his decision to flee from there. He escaped without providing help to those who desperately requested it. However, you have to be in his shoes to understand the reasons for such action. Again, and like the previous footage, I ask you to put yourself in his place and imagine you see a petrified rabbit and then you start hearing this terrifying voice.
Para mangkukulam. Oh? Ay, gagi, nakakatakot yung boses.
It was right there.
Oh. Oh, pulis pa yata.
There are quite a few
Sundalo eh.
who would literally end up terrified at the mere thought of being immersed in a situation like this. It could be a trap. It could be a ghost. The possibility that it's something real and there is a person behind the bushes who needs help wouldn't even cross your mind.
Pakinggan nga natin. Maigi. Hindi tao eh. Hindi nahingi ng tulong eh.
At no point is a person seen there, only a wild rabbit that strangely stood there statically. The main reason why some wonder if it was a person who was asking for help. What would you have done if you were him? Leave it in the comments.
He was right there.
Creepy ng boses no?
The video that occupies position number 5 came thanks to a subscriber who for personal reasons did not want to reveal his identity to us. However, in his email he admits to being quite scared after
Mukhang nakakatakot to.
seeing, as he says, an unusual creature that had practically attacked his doorbell camera. When reading this, we immediately thought of a video similar to this.
Gago, nakakatakot yung mata oh.
At first, she seems to be a strange creature, but in the end, it's just a woman. The internet usually lends itself to confusion, and everyone wants to get their paranormal video
Gago, creepy.
to
Babae pa
appear
rin.
on the screen. That's why most of the things I receive are like this. This was the creature our subscriber was talking about. That is an insect that is attracted to light. However, and so that you will not be as disappointed with this video as I was, I took the trouble to try to find a creature, this time a real one that has been captured by these cameras. I was looking for something incomprehensible that defied all common sense. So I came across what you're about to see.
Ito na. Tinkerbell? Si Tinkerbell yata yun eh. Lul, may insekto bang ganyan? Parang nakatayo, parang may ulo. Parang ano, parang korting tao.
If you look closely, it seems to be a creature similar to fairies. Do you notice that? If you pay attention, you can clearly distinguish its wings, limbs, and antenna. And it even seems to be wearing some kind of dress. Something obviously outside the range of all logic. But it is there, present, in this strange recording that fills those who see it with uncertainty. But it is there, present in this strange recording that fills those who see it with uncertainty.
Mamaya susunod dyan si Peter Pan na.
Number 4.
Number 4. Creepy.
Museum of Shadows is a facility located in Plattsmouth, Nebraska in the United States. A 2-level museum that is famous since it houses more than 3
Ay, ito yung parang pinuntahan ko na horror house, Nightmares Manila. Oh, check nyo yung Nightmares Manila, napakaganda ng kanilang horror house.
3,000 haunted artifacts from all over the planet. For this reason, it is considered one of the most haunted museums in the world. All the objects in this museum are full of history and have an extremely disturbing aura. However, none of these compare to the feeling of insecurity generated by Aida, a doll that, according to some, contains a powerful entity within her.
Grabe, meron palang museum ng mga ganito.
The doll is considered by many to be one of the most powerful items,
Oh my
even being compared to Annabelle. Both work staff and security cameras have witnessed the unusual movements of this doll, movements that have been immortalized in footage, as disturbing as the one you will see below.
Ito na. Ito mga legit yan, ha? Parang umuugay ang ulo. Oh my God! Ulol! Ulol yan!
This is just one of the several videos where Aida has shown her powerful and horrifying presence on camera.
Eh, nagalaw din, oh. Oh my God. Nakay na. Hindi ako pupunta ng gabi dyan sa museum na yan. Wala. Nasa loob na salamin yan, ha? Nasa loob na salamin yan. Oh shit! Oh shit! Ay! Gagi!
Without a doubt, this doll has something inside
Eh wala,
that to
creepy
this
to.
day
Oo, creepy to.
that is beyond understanding. Number 3.
Gago, so legit to, ah. Legit na nakakatakot to, ah. Kasi museum siya ng mga haunted na mga hindi lang manika, haunted na mga kagamitan. Museum. So, saan kaya to mapuntahan? Sa Amerika.
For Megan Valle, a regular subscriber of the channel, what you will see below is nothing more than a faithful reflection that strange and inexplicable situations can occur at the door of your house. Or at least, that is what a security camera would one night record, confirming for many a genuine paranormal manifestation. Observe.
Ala. Hala. Hala. Ay gagi. Possible na pababa. Kaya lang, bakit lumiko?
This footage was not going to be included in this collection. The reason? I don't usually include these types of videos because it is easy to conclude that it was a
Pababa eh.
mechanical defect. However, and looking at it more closely, it is striking how the handlebars are adjusted so many times before collapsing. Do you think that is a product of luck?
Possible pababa yung mga karsada, kaya nakakapagtaka nga naman na yung manibela ay umayon dun sa daan talaga, no? Creepy yun, ah.
In fact, at first, the motorcycle rotates with such a tight radius that the maneuver must have ended with the machine spinning in circles. However, as the image shows, he suddenly corrects his direction to start traveling along the road in an action that even surprises the motorist behind him, as if someone had been controlling him. Certainly, a strange enough event to just leave it to the whim of chance.
Oo nga,
What do you think of this footage?
pakaliwa na eh, biglang
Leave it in
pumanan
the
pa eh.
comments.
Pag ano talaga eh, pag CCTV talaga dami na
Number
uhuli.
2.
Creep.
The image that you are now seeing on the screen corresponds to a security camera installed in one of the recovery rooms located inside a hospital. According to the subscriber who sent it, what you're about to see is the ghost of a patient who had just died in that
Hospital.
same room. Could that be so? Watch it for yourself.
Oh my God. Ang creepy talaga ng ospital, oh. Lo. Pero creepy talaga ng ospital. Kaluluwa yan, may namatay dyan, sigurado. Sigurado ako dyan.
What do you think that is? At first, we could assume it was some reflection or a small insect. However, our subscriber suggests that it has an intelligent movement. Personally, I think it's simply dirt or an insect. But what is your opinion?
Kahit ano pa yan, sobrang creepy ng ospital talaga.
Take into account what our subscriber says about its intelligent movement.
Hindi yan matalino, nakita ng camera eh. Dapat di sila nakikita ng camera eh. Nagtago pa sa kortina.
Without a doubt, an odd footage that El Gato Loco de Veracruz, to whom I send greetings, wanted to share with us. Number 1.
Number 1.
We end with a video recorded by a young woman who claims that after moving to her new apartment, her pet began to behave in a rather odd way, reacting eerily to corners where there was nothing. At
Walang yayin, pinto pa lang natakot na ako eh.
first, she thought that the move was affecting it, until she began to observe mysterious things in her house. One day, while relaxing in the living room of her house, she noticed how her cat again began to react to nothing being there, which is why she grabbed her camera and started recording. This is what the device captured.
May mga anino, no? Yun.
What is that appears behind the cat? You can see a strange shadow that clearly does not correspond to her pet. A shadow of unknown origin that simply cannot explain how the camera recorded it.
Kanina
But
doon
the
sa
most
dulo.
intriguing of all are the paragraphs written in the text, since they give an account of a spiritual session that had recently taken place here. Will these spiritual sessions be an effective help when it comes to fighting this type of phenomena? Tell me what you think about both this and the previous recordings, because this video has already come to an end. What you will see below was the culmination of an ideal family weekend. Everyone was happily gathered around a large bonfire, where the grandfather took the opportunity to dance with his granddaughter. However, this beautiful moment was overshadowed by what appears to be a disturbing presence that stood practically next to them. Pay attention.
May nasunod sa kanila na parang korting usok. Korting usok-usok na korting multo. Ayun o, sa gilid o. Creepy no, no? Parang kumikembot yung multo. Di ba kumikembot yung multo?
What is that thing that seems to be dancing with them? Do you notice it?
Oo,
You can
nanonood ko.
see a head, shoulders, and extended arms, as well as part of a torso. Could it perhaps be the glow of the fire emanating from the campfire? Perhaps a reflection in the glass lens. Although it may be a possibility, it still seems too odd.
Parang sumasayaw din eh, no?
Number 5.
Creepy.
There is talk about them, about particular visits they make to people who had some kind of contact with the UFO phenomena. However, no one knows for sure
Ito, UFO na naman. Alien.
if they actually exist. I'm referring to the men in black and their mysterious work. There is plenty of experience with encounters with these men. Some claim to have caught them entering a location and asking questions related to inexplicable beings. One of those videos is the one you now see on the screen.
Totoong buhay ng Men in Black ba?
It is said that they were coming after
Kung may totoong buhay na Men in Black, ang lupit nun. Ang lupit nun. Ibig sabihin may alien talaga na pumapasok sa katawan ng tao. No?
the owner of a hotel located near Niagara Falls. A couple of days before, they reported the presence of a large ship just outside this hotel, which is why some believe it was this that triggered their disturbing presence there. Fortunately, at the time of the visit, the owner was not there, leaving only this disturbing recording as a witness to their presence, where these men certainly make themselves known. Tall, corpulent beings dressed in elegant dark clothes and hats, extremely light skin and red lips, were the characteristics that some of the hotel employees gave. even going so far as to say that the cold and expressionless gaze was far removed from that of a normal human being. What could their intentions have been? As some suggest, it is better to run than to stay and find out. Number 4.
Men in Black. Nakaka-curious yung mga alien, no? Nakaka-curious yung kung meron ba talagang alien. Diba? Pero, pili ko sa akin para sa akin meron eh.
In this position, we find a couple of clips that reaffirm the position of those who say that we live in a simulated reality. You are right. This is our beloved section of flaws in reality. Let's look at the first footage.
Ala, patay tayo dyan, paulit-ulit. Ala? Ala? Ala?
Whoever uploaded this video claims that the woman is trapped in a loop, a cyclical action from which you cannot get out, a failure in the system that causes it to repeat the same action over and over again.
Ala?
The second recording came from Choi Eusok, the
Parang nagre-replay, no?
pseudonym of a follower who, watching TikTok videos, witnessed a strange event when one of the members of a K-pop group came to explore the office of a modern building. I watched this video dozens of times, and I still don't understand how something like this happened.
K-pop?
여기에 카메라가 있을 이유가 없지. 아이고 허리야. 아이고 무릎아. 여기에 카메라가 있을 이유가.
As if it were a vampire, the image of the young
Uy, walang reflection pala. Wala palang reflection.
man reflected in the mirror is simply not there. However, notice that a little later, his reflection is visible, and it was at a very similar distance to the previous second. How can it look normal on one occasion, but completely disappear later? Could it be some type of edit? Choi assures that it was a failure in reality. Tell me what you believe.
Bago na
But let me
reflection.
also tell you that the large part of the videos that make up this collection were sent by my audience. If you know or have email number
Gago, walang reflection. Pag kayo humarap sa salamin at wala
from
kayong reflection,
Guatemala,
tumakbo na kayo.
Alexa Larcon, a faithful follower, attached to my email a strange footage recorded by a friend who, according to what he says, works inside a carpentry workshop. He claims that at the end of his workday, he and his colleagues began to hear strange noises coming from the back of the room.
Eto, nakakatakot
With
to.
camera in hand, they advanced until they reached the area where their deepest fears would come true. Observe.
Yay! Ano yun? Gago, may naglakad.
Suddenly, a disturbing silhouette passes at full speed, surprising everyone who obviously began to run to get out of there as soon as possible. Because, of course, they knew that nothing should have been there, especially nothing that fast.
Minsan kasi akala natin, di ba meron tayong tinatawag na guni-guni? Di ba? Yung parang akala mo may naglakad pero guni-guni lang natin yun. Akala mo may sumilip pero guni-guni lang natin yun. Pero itong video na to, kitang-kita talaga lumakad eh.
Does
Yan ang legit.
it look like a child to you? Our subscriber assures that no one was there, since practically everyone had already left. What do you think that must have been? Comment below. Number 2.
Parang maitim na anino na parang kuba.
This position is made up of 2 independent clips, but together they do deserve to enter this video. The first of them came into my possession thanks to Juliana Mijares, a young subscriber who, looking through Facebook, came across disturbing footage captured by a construction worker who, at the time of recording the inclemency of a bad weather front, seemed to also capture the presence of a woman asking for help.
Sí, no está.
Bagyo?
Sí, no está.
Hindi ko nakita yun.
Está.
Although, at the time of the recording, he did not notice anything strange, in the replay he can clearly hear the voice of a woman who seems to be crying out for help. Something that, according to
Ayuda daw.
him, was impossible, since only men were working on that construction site. Even more intriguing is that figure seen in the background.
Yun ang nakita ko
Could it be a
kanina talaga.
spirit
Ito talaga yung nakita ko dito. Ayan.
that is present in this place? Could it be the voice of that entity, the one captured on camera? A recording as intriguing as the one that complements this position, where a man who in complete solitude dared to venture into the depths of a forest and
Grabe.
suddenly comes across what by all accounts seems to be a huge and strange wall. Observe.
Grabe po rin sa
Просто в
kanila.
ахуе. Сейчас покажу еще. Вот это забор. Вон он кончается.
Nay,
И вон там кончается. Вон угол. Вот такой вот забор.
grabe ang creepy ng pore sa kanila. Ano yun? Parang may pader.
Ха. Ну,
Ito yung forest o mga puno, tas parang may pader sa taas, parang nakakulong lang, parang kulungan ni King Kong,
красивая собака. Как лес.
or yung Jurassic Park.
The man claims that he was in an extremely remote area without any roads. He says that there were no water courses nearby either, which is why he completely rules out that it is a reservoir or dam. So what is the reason for a tremendous project in the middle of nowhere? To this day, there are simply no answers.
Gobyerno to. O, maraming ginagawang gobyerno na pa-secret sa atin.
Number 1. And the video that ends our collection is given by the disturbing footage of what was initially thought to be a bird. However, after a short time, the footage reveals the presence of something completely different. What is it about? See for yourself.
Wow. Sa pelikula ko lang nakikita itong mga ganito, lumilipad na uso.
It is certainly not a superimposed image or some weather phenomena, nor an insect in front of the camera. because this thing has depth. If you were a good observer, you would have realized what comes out of these houses. What could it be? A witch? A soul in pain? If you have any idea of what it could be, leave it expressed in the comment box, because this video.
Parang ano no?
My name is Leonor Clay, and this was The Darkest.
Natakot ako dun sa ano, yung sa paanong bata. Sa ospital nakripihan ako. Dun sa paanong bata, natakot ako doon. Saka dun sa... May isa ako natakot dito eh. Ito. Medyo creepy to. Oh, creepy to. Saka... Ito pala. Ito the best talaga to. Sobrang creepy nito. Ibang klase. Ayun, thank you sa panonood at see you next video.